Hey, Nick, welcome. I'm so excited that we're meeting again and for you to give us all the incredible information coming up in your next CVP. So, can you tell us all about that?
Yeah, well, super excited because today, Friday, we've opened enrollment for the Creative Visionary Program, and it will be, we're going to be talking about it for 4 or 5 days, and until Wednesday the 23rd at 11:59 p.m. at night is the enrollment window. So there's about 5 or 6 days, and then the program begins on the 24th, on Thursday. So I'm just really excited about it. This year is really different now. Different because we've done some changes to the program. We started this program 6 years ago, and it was a home run right out of the gate. But it's just gotten better every year. And the reason it's gotten better is because we do all these surveys. And when people go through it, we ask them what worked, what didn't. So pretty quickly, we've been able to optimize this whole program. It's 12 weeks long. And basically what it's been and what it always will be is it's actually a sequence. It's a chronological moving people through a process that will help them clarify and discover and make stronger, more personal art over the 12 weeks. So we deal with mindset. We deal with limiting beliefs. We talk about what inspires you, how to discover your art, how to discover what brings you alive, which is so important. We go over all kinds of art making principles and information. There's 6 art to life principles: design, value, color, texture, risk, and soul. They all interrelate, and they're all have different strengths. And we need to understand these. And it's through these primarily that we give people a way of working that allows them to move more easily through their art and make it stronger, quicker. We also will be doing that. We have exercises. We're diving into color, all kinds of stuff this year. It's gotten so rich. But we also, everyone does a series of images. We use acrylic paint in the program. We use 12 by 12 panel wood boards, and everyone does a series. And there's a whole, that's sort of the putting it together, all the mindset with all the academic art making information. But ultimately, you have to put those things together, your personality, your soul, your intuition. You have to put those together with the principles, so to then make a kind of your own art. And so that's what we're doing in the last third of the program. There's a lot of new content around that series.
What do you think? I've gotten a lot of questions about the time commitment. People are worried if, they can't see you live, or, how long will the program stay, or, can they do it if on their own pace? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. So everything's recorded. A lot of it is live. We have video lessons every week. There's content, and that's recorded. I've been making this content all year long, and there's, I would say, an hour and a half of really important information that I want you to watch and be able to rewatch. And then during that first week, or every single week, I do a presentation. It's about an hour and a half. It's a live call, meaning most people come. You don't have to, it's recorded, but most people try to come because it's so fun to be there live. And I'm going over those lessons, but I'm deepening the learning around it. And then a few days later, we have a coaching call. And that's done by one of my coaches, probably Susan Melrath does a lot of them, who's giving you new insight into the same content. It's also a live call, but it's recorded. So all this stuff's recorded. So you've got that to watch. And then after the third week in the program, or the fourth week, I do these office hour like pop-up calls, and that's on Fridays. And that's something that people can be, we encourage people to be painting and making their art, and they can listen, so they can ask questions, and that's just very informal. So all that is recorded. So yes, you have the program's 12 weeks, but you get this content for a full year. So many people do this program, they go slower, they do it twice, So it just depends on how much time and how much energy you have available. It's different for everyone. We've had people have to leave for 3 weeks on a vacation, and doesn't matter, because they come back, they can go back and fill that in. It's really designed to be done at the pace that feels right for you. I think there's something cool about trying to keep up and do it with some of the people, but a lot of people don't. It's just they're fitting it into their lives.
And, I'm in Minneapolis, so a lot of winter birds, go to warmer weather and they don't bring anything, or they don't have anything. So also your CVP provides them, if they wanted, a whole package of materials.
Yeah, so we have these art kits, and we've had a little trouble with, as everybody has, because of COVID. The supply chain is temperamental. We just got more paint. We've been bugging to get this, and we're making new colors and all this stuff, But that aside, yes, we have a pretty extensive materials list. Not extensive, but it's pretty clear. It details the colors you need. CVP is a pretty strong program. It's pretty intensive. It's like a boot camp, and there's colors you're going to need. We're going to be learning all about color: warm, cools, complementary, saturated, all kinds of things. And you need to have certain paint colors. You don't have to buy them from us. You can get them at any art store, but we have our own store, and we provide things for convenience, but almost everything you do need for the program, you can source in other places.
And I think this is an investment that you will do for yourself, for your art. It's not cheap. It's something that it is high quality. You're going to get more information that you'll know what to do with it, but it is an investment into your life and into your artwork. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. People compare the Creative Visionary program to a master's degree. And it's no joke. I mean, it's powerful. I do know that you won't, this is the first time you're doing this, you most likely will be coming back next year. People who come back the second time, third time, fourth time, and they do, we discount the program considerably. We understand that there's a lot in this program. And yes, you're going to get a tremendous value the first time you go through, just in the first 12 weeks, but it builds on itself. So yes, this is an investment in your career. And many, many people see financial payoff from this thing. If they're sharing their work, a lot can happen even during the program, because you're learning how to improve your art. Improving your art means that it becomes more interesting, becomes more seductive, becomes more engaging, and it's more desirable. And so obviously I'm not going to sit here and promise anything, but the more unique and personal your work can become, the more it'll resonate with people, and the more possibility you have for selling it, for other opportunities that come from a result of it. And frankly, the more energy you'll have for it. The energy that you derive from your art comes into your life as well. You're going to be impacting both. Art to life is called art to life because there's a connection between making your life amazing and making your art amazing, and they impact each other. Art to life is many things, and one of them, this program, is about optimizing How can I work in a way that brings me alive, that generates incredible art in an easier, faster, more methodical way? That's what it's, and personal, and be able to be done, co-opted for yourself. You take this information and you create your process, you create your practice, so you can continue this for next year, the year after that, the year after that. It's about building a sustainable practice. That's what we're teaching. And a practice, a process that generates powerful art and just gets stronger and stronger, and that you can teach yourself how to do this. You can be a student of yourself.
And you help also with business, with marketing, with getting into galleries. You really talk a little bit about here and there, and how to, when you're done with the 12 weeks, you really feel like you can move, you have the tools, and you will have them for a year, at least this program, but the tools that you'll get will be for life.
One of the, I don't call this a business course, but the reason it kind of is a business course is because if your work, because your art is in the top 5-10% in the world, which is not that hard to do, given the right information, you don't need much of a business plan to sell that work. It really, as our alumni are demonstrating again and again and again, people are making phenomenal careers out of the foundations that they've learned from the Creative Visionary program. We've got, there's on that information page that people can find by clicking on your link, there's, I don't know, 30, 40, 50. We got so many case studies, so many testimonials of artists that, just like you, that have made progress with this thing and are doing this in a serious way now.
I've interviewed over 100 artists, I don't even know, and so many have taken your course, and they all swear by how much it has helped them to improve and to take the next step, and to see where those artists are now is incredible. So I can't even imagine, for you to see their success is like, God, it must feel so good.
It does. And I'm not kidding when I say, like, when I see a beginner, say, or someone who's just starting out, and they make progress and they're willing to take a chance, they're willing to, like, it's a big step. I get it. I know what I'm asking to enroll in a program like this, and to just be like, this is crazy, but I just feels right, and I think I'm ready. I'm going to try this. And of course, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So, if it's not right, people can leave, no questions asked. So we always have that. But regardless, it's a big step anyway. But when they do it and they get it, and then they go out into the world and they've got something and they're developing their work and it's building every year, yeah, that's inspiring. That inspires me. It gives me confidence to do my art. It really does. It's such a it's just so great to see it again and again and again and again. And we have this incredibly welcoming community of artists that all remember where you were now, and they're inside this program and in this community, and you get to be held by them and learn from these experienced artists. So I love that we kind of nurture. It's like a family,
And I can't say enough about the community that you have built. For me, it's so important to have a community of artists and people that are in the same train of thought that I am. And we learn each other so much from the comments, from the pictures, from obviously your amazing team. So it's not only that we're getting a program, we're getting a community. And that, I think, is a huge part of immersing yourself in this CVP.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
so let's just go. I know. Let's just go back through the dates so everybody knows, and the link.
So today enrollment just opened for the Creative Visionary program. You have a link there, I think, that people can click on to find all the information out about it. And And we will have the enrollment open all the way till this coming Wednesday, the 23rd at 11:59 p.m. And pretty much every day, you guys, I'll be, you know, in the Artfly Facebook group or some, you know, you'll hear from me, you know, like I'm just in places answering questions, helping people, giving some cool content as well, just to like round out the free workshop. So yeah.
And you know, being an alumni myself and many others, I'm happy to answer many questions if you have them. I'm happy to answer them if I know them, and if not, I'll point you to the right people that will know exactly the answer for you. And you can check the link below and just click on it, and it will take you directly into instructions on how to enroll on CVP. So that's really cool and easy.
Awesome. Well,
thanks, Nick.
Thanks so much for you know, having me on, and for those of you guys listening, I hope I see you inside the program. We're starting, the bus is leaving on February 24th, and I really, really hope you can join us. Okay.
We'll see you all there, okay? So
okay,
make sure you click on the link.
Okay.